In 2012, Nigeria introduced the National Financial Inclusion Strategy and promoted it as a key driver in becoming one of the world's largest economies. Now, the goal of NFIS is to decrease the number of Nigerians without access to financial services from 46.3% to 20% by the year 2020. This development presents an exciting opportunity for female entrepreneurs, especially to participate in the banking system. Our guest today on the program is Lehlé Baldé, Anchor Financial Inclusion Today, who will tell us more about this. Good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Why is a radio show on financial inclusion so important?
So a radio show on financial inclusion is extremely important because, like you mentioned, only 41.6% of the Nigerian population is financially included. Right. So financial inclusion is when individuals and businesses have access to financial services in a way that is coherent to how they can receive them. Okay. So having a show, it's powered by the Gates Foundation, and it's really to foster conversation and really raise awareness on financial inclusion issues around Nigeria.
Very good. Now, what do you hope to achieve for the show itself, specifically?
So what we hope to achieve is to really have a weekly radio business program that focuses on raising awareness about financial inclusion issues in Nigeria. So we bring together policymakers, stakeholders, and people from banks, people from telcos, from different fintechs, as well as also financial inclusion experts to really have a conversation, figure out what the hindrances are to achieving the CBN goal of 80% financial inclusion by 2020. It's quite an ambitious goal. So I think when you speak to most people about financial inclusion, they don't really know what that is.
All right.
What it basically is ensuring that everyone in society has access to financial products and services. Someone like you and I may take it for granted, the fact that we can use our phones and things like that. So yeah.
Yeah, as laudable as a concept like this is, but there will be challenges. So
absolutely.
Can you highlight some of those?
I think the major challenges to achieving financial inclusion in Nigeria are it's probably the lack of collaboration between the various stakeholders.
Right.
So right now, financial inclusion is bank-led. In other countries such as Kenya and other sub-Saharan African countries, financial inclusion is led by telecoms.
Okay.
Now, 40 million Nigerians have a bank account, as opposed to 140 million that have...
This shows a lot of disparity there.
Exactly.
Well.
So I think the collaboration between fintechs, banks, and telcos would really help alleviate the pressure that Nigeria is feeling with in terms of financial inclusion.
Very good. Yes, we talk about financial inclusion, but then again, you have to deal with the public, as it were.
Absolutely.
So how would you gauge their response to this concept, as it were?
From having the radio show and having aired about 7 episodes, what I've learned is that I think people need to put themselves in other people's shoes. I think a lot of times these corporate decisions are made, in a comfortable office in Lagos, and not really understanding the realities of the people that are really suffering from the disparity in financial inclusion.
Exactly.
So, for example, someone who's living in Lagos who makes a good amount of money needs to be able to relate to the layman, the person who works in the market, the person who earns 35,000 naira or less a month. So it's important to put yourself in that person's shoes and try and find ways to reach those people. A lot of these women and men, they have to travel 500 kilometers to get to a financial bank or access to financial services. And a lot of times banks charge a lot of interest for people to open accounts. So if you're making 18,000 naira a month, and the bank will charge you 1,000 naira and then again 500 naira. It's not really worth it for you. So I think banks need to be able to create accounts for people in the lower sector of the economy.
And you also have the issue of enlightenment.
Yes, enlightenment is a huge.
What do you make of that?
So financial literacy, we cannot have financial inclusion without financial literacy. So I think we need to be able to have these kind of programs from a very, very young age in schools. Teach people about what financial literacy is. Teach people about the benefits of having a bank account, the benefits of having a savings account, a high interest saving account. It's just about literacy and really getting people to understand that in order for economies to prosper, everyone needs to be financially included. And that starts from the grassroots.
Very good. And on a final note, there's a huge market for this concept in Nigeria. So
absolutely.
In terms of its prospect, what's your thought on that?
I definitely think that, with shows like Financial Inclusion Today, powered by the Gates Foundation, and also just having more conversation and having more attention from the media, about this issue and making it a global issue, not just an issue that affects those that it affects. I think we all need to come together and figure out a way that we can allow a larger section of the population to be financially included.
Very good.
Yeah.
Lehlé, Baldé, many thanks for your thoughts on financial inclusion as it concerns Nigeria and, of course, Africa in general. Many thanks for coming.
Thank you very much.